Okay, so first let me start with the basics. So how to install Java and then JDK, JRE plus JDK we will say. Give me a minute. So first we will see how to install Java, JDK, and then Eclipse. So that's what first we're going to see. So you install Java. Okay, directly you can install actually what JDK also. So if you see, when you install Java, you will get a JRE folder. Okay, so JRE folder actually is what means it's actually a place, a Java runtime environment, a place where you can run your Java code. Okay, internally into the system over there. That's what JRE. So another one we have JDK. JDK is what means is the combination of the JRE plus compiler plus actually what your entire development kit. The entire information will be there under the JDK. So that's what here I have mentioned for you. You can see JRE is the Java runtime environment. So JDK will have the Java compiler plus JVM plus JRE. The entire kit we will be having over here. Okay, so directly actually what you can install actually what your JDK, which will get the JRE folder also. So what is this JVM? Another information requirements is the virtual machine. So Java virtual is machine. So that's the one which will help you to execute the Java code. So where that execution will be done means it will be done under the JRE, Java Runtime Environment. So we can directly install JDK. So to install JDK, you guys just go and give download and install JDK. So here go to the first link, click on the JDK. Then here click on accept license agreement. Then go to the Windows or Mac or your Ubuntu is what. Okay. So right now you can go for this one. So once you click on it, you will get a exe file. Just double click on it. Next. Then the JDK will be installed in your system. That's it. Just download and then install it. So same snapshots given over here. See the JDK, accept license agreement, and then Windows, which one. So right now for Java 9 directly you can go for x64. Old versions 32-bit or 64-bit, which one you want to choose. x86 remains for 32-bit, and then after that 64 remains for the 64-bit. How you can confirm which is your version means, so go to the my computer, right click, properties. Here you can see whether it's a 64-bit or 32-bit. Okay, so then just click on it, next, then the installation will be done. That's it. Then after that, how you can confirm that actually what the Java JDK has been installed means, go to your C drive, then you can see program files. Go to the program files. Here you can see a folder called Java. Then go inside that. You can see a folder called JRE plus JDK will be there. Okay, these two informations confirm directly what your Java has been installed. Now go to the JDK folder. Then after that, go to the bin folder. Okay, so copy the path of that. Okay, then after that, go to your my computer, right click, properties, advanced system settings, advanced tab, environment variables. Then here, search for a path. Okay, a system variable called path. Click on edit, then go to the last, give a semicolon, paste the path of it. Okay, then you have to click on OK and OK and OK. Okay, this is one. Then after that, go to the user variables. Here, click on new. Then here you have to create Java underscore home. Okay, then paste the same path. Remove the bin folder alone. Then again click on OK and OK and OK. That's it. So you're going to create a new variable called Java underscore home, and then in the old system variables you have to set the bin path of the JDK. Okay, these are the two things you are going to do. Okay, then after that, whether you have done all the information properly or not, how to confirm is open your command prompt, go to the start, type cmd, then click on it. Then you type java space hyphen version, click on enter. That will get your version, Java version. Otherwise, Java is a recognized command or something, it gives means it's a problem. So if you get like this, that means Java is installed successfully in your system. Clear, guys? So I'm going a little bit fast only. So because all the informations, what are the informations I'm saying, it's already documented for you. Everything is there where to set all informations.
Morely for Mac also same process, like
Mac also actually, Mac actually a little bit change will come. So
because
you can just Google that information in the Windows, sorry, in the Google, that you'll get. In case if you face any problem, let me know. I will help you.
okay.
Okay, right? So this is how to install the Java and JDK. Okay, next we'll go for how to install Eclipse. Okay, so Eclipse is what means is a tool which will help you to uh, write your Java code and then for execution instead of writing in a notepad and executing the command prompt. So these guys have developed a tool where we can write and execute in the same place itself. Okay, that's what a tool called Eclipse. So now we'll see how to install that. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll just come. Give me 2 minutes. I'll come. Hello. Hey. Hi guys. We'll continue the session. So I'll just give a small recap what we have done for the Java and JDK installation. So simple. We just Googled to JDK, download and install JDK. Went to the first URL. Click on the JDK platform. Then click on accept license agreement. Then go for Windows and then your specific information. For Mac, you will go for this. Okay. Then after that, once the download has been complete, double click on it, click on next. The installation process will be complete. Then go to your C drive, program files, Java. Here you will have two folders, JRE and JDK. Go to the JDK folder, go to the bin folder, copy the path, then go to your My Computer, right click, Properties, Advanced System Settings, Advanced tab, Environment Variables, go to the path. Under the System Variables, click on Edit, then go to the end of the line. Make sure you don't delete anything, okay? Because if you delete some information, some of your program or some of your softwares will not work. So make sure you don't delete it. Go to the end of the line, give a semicolon, paste the new path. Then click on OK and OK and OK. Okay. Then again you have to go to the same place. Come here, go for the user variables. Here click on new. Create a new variable called Java underscore home. Then paste the same path. Remove the bin folder alone. Then click on OK and OK and OK. That's it. Clear? So this is what we have to do. Clear? Any questions for anyone? Okay. Then how to confirm Java has been successfully installed? Go to the command prompt. Type Java space hyphen version. This gives you Java version here. That's it. Okay. Then next. So Java has been installed. Java and JDK has been successfully installed. Next, actually, what we are going to see how to download and install Eclipse. Eclipse is a tool where we can write and execute the programs directly. So here again, Eclipse. So I'll just give a version name Kepler. Okay, why means, so if you give some version name, directly it will get you to the package where all the releases are there. All the versions of Eclipse. So here you can see all the different packages. So right now, Photon is the latest one. So you can go with actually what the lesser than the current release. Okay, so Oxygen or something. So I like Kepler, so I will go for that usually. So once you click on the Kepler, you'll get wherever which package you choose. Always you have to download Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Under this, you can see Windows 32-bit and 64-bit. So just click on that. Mine is 64-bit. Once you click on the 64-bit, here you can see the download. Once you click on the download, okay, so you will get a RAR file like this. Okay, a zip file like this. You will get a zip file like this. Right click on the zip file, extract here. Okay, once you click, you will get a folder called Eclipse here. That's it. Go to that, click on the application, Eclipse application here. Okay, that's it. So double click. Okay, so this will get you a Workspace Launcher. So Workspace Launcher is what means it's giving you an information where your Eclipse code to be saved. That is, you will be writing the code, right? Java code where you need to save it. Usually it will be there under the C drive. You try to change the location. So I will just change the location to, for example, go to the D drive. So for Morgan, then I'll create a folder, Eclipse Learning. I'll just click on enter. So I'll go to the same place here also. Can you see a workspace, a folder has been created. Then after click on OK. Okay, so see here, D Morgan, Eclipse Learning. Yeah. So then you have to click on OK here. That's it. Click on OK. Okay. So now you can see it will create some temporary folders and some settings folder for execution of your. So it will create an application. So I'll get a welcome screen. I don't need this. I'll close this. So this is the place where you will get actually what your Eclipse information of the workspace, all those stuffs. So now here, so how actually what Eclipse the Java works means, first we will have a workspace, then we will have a project, then we will have a package, then we will have a Java or class files. So what is this Java or class files? I'll let you know. Okay. So as of now, these are things. So first workspace will be there, then your project, then your package, then your Java and class files. Okay. So we have created workspace. Next we have to create the project. So how to create the project? Let me go to the place. So make it bigger. So here first go to the file, new, go to project here. Once you go inside, you can see Java project will be there. Okay, Java project. So here, otherwise under the Java folder, here it will be. So select Java project, click on next. So what I'm trying to do here means, so right now it's there under Java EE, which is the advanced version of execution for Java. So usually these things will be used by the Java developers, right? So, but we don't want like that advanced information, because Selenium we need core Java. That's enough. Okay, the very small information is what required for us. So select Java project, click on next. Then here the execution environment is there, right? So that one you select it as Java SE 1.7 or 1.8. Okay, make sure you select more than 1.6. Okay, should not be 1.6 or lesser than that. Select 1.7, 1.8 or 1.9. Okay, so as a file select 1.7, then give the project name. Then I'll leave learning structure. Java structure. Okay, so I'll give. So I gave the project name. Then I'll select the environment as actually what 1.7 or 1.8 or 1.9. Finish. Once I click on finish, you can see right now Java EE will go, and then I will get a new section called Java. That is for to execute my core Java codes. Then it will say it's going to change the view. Is it okay? Yes. See, a new section Java will come for me. Okay, that's it. So now these unwanted windows, I will close it, which is not needed for me. So I'll try to close all these things. So we got it. So now what we got? So sorry, we have created the workspace and then the project. So under the project, what are the informations will be there means. Okay, so if you go inside, see where for Morgan Eclipse Learning is the workspace, right? So here we have created a project called Learning Java Structure. So double click on it. Here you can see source and then bin folder. Okay, source and then bin folder. So what is these two folders? Okay, other things actually what related to some settings files and then the project files over there. So but for us important things to know is the source and bin folder. So project will consist of a source folder and then a bin folder. Okay, so what the source folder will consist of means that will consist of my Java files. Bin folder will consist of my class files. So what is this Java files and then class files? Yet to see. Okay, we have to see that. Okay, so just I'm giving a heads up for you. So right now, if you go inside the source folder or the bin folder, right now it will be an empty information. Nothing will be there. Okay, so now next step, project is been done. Next we are going to create the package. Okay, workspace done, project done. Now package. So I'm going to create. I'll open this. You can see a source and then a JRE system library. So what is this JRE system library means? So this is the place where you will have a number of jar files. All these jar files will consist of some packages, and then here there will be some class files. That is, so right now actually what we need to execute the Java code, right? So for execution of the Java code, again we need actually what help of some Java information. So for that we need actually what these JR system library and then their class files here. Okay, so what is that? I'll tell you again. So right click on the source folder. I'm going to create a package now. Right click on the source folder, go to new package. I'll give it as first package. So when I start with actually what a small letter, there is no problem. When I start with actually what a capital letter for a package, it's giving me a warning, not an error. It's a warning saying that actually what package name usually starts with a lowercase letter. Okay, so it's a standard practice, but it's not mandatory. Okay, so always package name we will start with a small letter. Then next we have created the package, then we have to create a Java file or a class. So go to new, then click on class. Here there will not be anything Java like that, so class. Now I'm going to create a class here. So I will give a name, for example, first day. So here first day I'll give. So here right now the class name, if I give it as in a small letter, again it gives me a warning. Usually it starts with an uppercase letter. Package always starts with a lowercase letter, and then your class always starts with a uppercase letter. That's it. Okay. Then after that, click on the public static void main. This checkbox. Okay. So I given a name of my class, then select public static void main. That's it. Okay. So why we need this public static void main? All those things we'll learn. Okay. So right now, this is the syntax actually for your Java code. Okay. Let me increase the font size. Go to Window, Preferences, Font, Colors and Font. So here select text font, edit it, make it 12 or make it 13. Okay. Hopefully everyone, the view will be clear. In case if you want to increase the font size, let me know. Okay. So here, this is the syntax. So first it will start with package, first package. So that's my package name. Then here public class first day. So we have selected the radio button as public there, right? That's why we got this public. Okay. Then always Java. Okay. The syntax will start with class and then my class name. Class name is first day we gave. Okay. Then after that we have selected the checkbox public static void main, right? So that's why we get this block. Okay, package and then my package name. So then public class first day. So in case if I have not selected that, actually what public, so in case go to file, sorry, right click on the package, new class. So in case if I have not selected this public, if I have selected default, I will not get this public keyword. That's it. Okay, see, I'll create another one. Learning, I'll give. Okay, now I'm going to give select default. Then I'm not going to select this public static void main checkbox. Okay, my package name is first package. So only thing is I gave the name of the class, then selected default, then I have not selected this public static void main checkbox. Now I'm going to click on finish. Can you see the package name is first package, then class is learning. So if I selected the public radio button, I will get public extra here.
So,
Yeah.
only when do we use this differentiate, like the public and default? Like in real time, do we use this
Yes,
both, or?
we use this one. So what is this actually, what this usage of this public default all those things means? So right now if you have multiple packages or different classes, so how far I can utilize the variables and functions from this class to another class, or a different package to a different class. So this keyword public, default, private, protected, there is 4 types of access modifier which you will be learning in the upcoming classes. So that will define you where to use and where not to use. Okay, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You guys will learn that. Okay. Right now is actually what is a big topic for you as of now. Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Actually, a simple topic, very easy once you go for some classes. Okay.
Sure.
The only information is these access modifiers will define if I have defined this class, or for a variable if I defined it. So up to which level I can utilize that variable or a function or a class in a different class or in a different package. That's what that access modifiers will do. Okay. So now if I have selected the public keyword, I will get this. If I have selected the default radio button, I will not get that public keyword. Okay. So this is how actually what the syntax of the Java class. So class, my class name. Then after that, if I need my main function, so for that shortcut is MAIN, control space enter. Okay, this is a shortcut for it. Okay, so you have to type MAIN, control space enter. That will get you your main function here. Okay, so if I don't want to execute some lines of code in the program, if I give double / that will say that if you what, I don't want to execute that line of code. Okay, so shortcut for the main function is MAIN, control plus space button plus enter button. Okay, this will get you my main function. So what is the usage of the main function means? Only if you have a main function, then only you can execute your program. Okay, otherwise you cannot execute your program. Clear guys? Only if you have a main function, then only you can execute your program. Otherwise you cannot execute the code. Okay, so for example, I want to print hello world. Okay, I want to print a statement means. So how to write a program? So class, my class name, then open the flower brace and then close it. Inside that we will have a main function. Here we will have SYSO control space. Then in double quotes, just give hello world. Okay, this will help you to execute the code. Okay, here I'll just give SYSO control plus space button will get you system.out.println. Okay, then here if you give some information in double quotes, that will be executed. So how to run the code means, right click on the program, run as Java application. Okay, this is one way. Otherwise, you can also click on this run icon. Okay, also go to run as Java application. Otherwise, there is a shortcut, Control plus F11. Okay, that also will help you to get the code. Control plus F11. Okay, guys. Any questions? So, anyone has any questions so far? So, I'll just give you a recap again. So, before that, okay, first I'll give a recap. Then let me know anyone has any questions. So, what we did means we just went and then download the Eclipse. So we just gave Eclipse Kepler download. We just gave a version of the Eclipse, and then we went to the first link. Then here select the package which one you need. So here download Eclipse IDE for Java W developers. Click on Windows or Mac or Ubuntu. Mine is Windows 64-bit. So click on this. Once you download, you guys will get a folder, an zip file called Eclipse. Right click on the zip file, extract here. You will get actually what? A folder called Eclipse. Go inside that. You will have an Eclipse application. Double click on it. You will get actually what? A place to select your workspace. Okay. So here what you need to do, you have to select your space. Okay. So browse and then choose create a new folder or choose a specific location. Okay, then after that, once you click on OK, so for you a folder will be created, Eclipse Learning. So this is the place actually what your workspace where you're going to write your Java code. Then click on OK. Once you click on OK, what will happen for you? It will actually what get you a welcome screen. So that one you don't need, close it. Then after that, now what you have to do? First, you have to create the, so workspace is being created. Then you have to create the project. So go to the file, new project. Then here select Java project. Then after that give project name, my project usage. I'll just give. Then select the environment as Java SE 1.7 or 1.8. Then click on finish. A new project is created, which will consist of the source and then JRE system library. So JRE system library will consist of the class files, which will help you to execute the code. So for you see, public static void main system.out.println. So all these things actually what? So if I want to print some information, already there are some pre-written commands which is written inside actually what? Your these jar files. So that's what this will go and call those specific information and then help me to print this value. Okay, that's what it will do. So now here inside, if you go to the original folder location, right click, properties, under the resource, you can get the project location. So copy that. Then if I go to the original folder location, you can see a source folder and then a bin folder. Okay, so source folder will help you to store Java files. Bin folder will help you to store the class files. Okay, then we have to create the package. So here I'll go to the source, right click on the source, go to new package. Always package name, so should start with the small letter. So my first pack, I'll just give. It's just a warning. Okay, it's not mandatory. Okay, usually the procedure is always actually what we create the package name with a small letter. That's the one thing. Then click on finish. Then after that, I need to create a class, new class. So here class name always should start with a capital letter, my first class. Then select public or default. So only difference is what means public radio button if you select. So before the class, we will get actually the public keyword. Otherwise, we will not get it. I will select default. Then if I'm not selecting this main public static void main checkbox, I will not get it. But anyway, there is a shortcut to get it. Click on finish. The package name is my first pack. Then my class name is my first class. I have not selected the public radio button. So I selected default. So that's why I'm getting this. Then if I want to get the main function, main control space enter, which we will get the main function. Here if I want to type some information, print some value, syso control space, then in double quotes I need to give hello world. If I want to execute the program, right click, run as Java application. Otherwise, I can also click on this run, or this run my first class, run as Java application. Whatever you want, you can get it. Clear? These are the different ways we can execute. So this is what we have seen still now. Any questions for anyone, guys? Can I get a reply from everyone? So in the chat window, can everyone reply to me whether still now you have understood it? If you have understood, please ping me as yes. Everyone, you can ping me as yes if you have understood it. If you have any question, you can unmute or you can chat. You give me an information in the chat window. I'll explain again also. Cool. Vidyasekhar, you also understood, right?
So
Yeah, Murli.
Oh, cool, great.
So
Yes,
my
madam.
question is like under package, always this is a sequence. Under package, class will be there. Under the class, the function will be there.
Correct. So
under package, multiple classes and multiple functions can be there too, right?
that is under class. There will be the Java or class files. Okay, the class files actually what will consist of actually what? Variables, functions, constructors, lot of things. All those things
Under
actually
class.
Under the class it will be there.
Okay. So will there be like multiple classes under a package?
Yes, we can have. See, under a package we can have multiple classes.
Okay.
Okay. You guys will learn. Don't worry. You guys will again understand. So under a package, you can have multiple classes. Under a source file, you can have multiple packages also. See?
Okay. I'm just trying to understand the sequence. Always
yeah.
Under package, class, and under the class, the functions.
Correct. Okay. See, you can have also multiple packages. So now I'll go to the original folder location. So always actually what when you create a class, so that will be saved with an extension called .java. So every program, okay, will be saved under one extension. So Java will be saved with an extension called .java, and then Ruby will be saved with an extension called .rb. JavaScript will be saved with .js. So why this extension will be used means because then only my system will know to which environment I need to go and then execute it. So if it is saved with .java, what will happen? Right now it will go to the specific my C drive. Okay, my C drive, program files, and then under the Java, here we are given information. So this is the place actually what I need to execute my program files like that. So for that, always an extension is needed. So that's what actually what it will be saved here. So now if I go to the original folder location, see, so this is the original folder location, correct? So I'll go to the learning Java structure. So here there is a source folder and then bin folder I told. So source folder consists of actually what? Your Java files. Bin folder consists of the class files. Okay, so if I go to the source folder, first package and then second package. So we have created two packages there, right? See, first package and then second package. So these two things.
Source file is nothing but a package, right?
Correct. And no, source folder is different. First package, second package. These two things are package.
Yeah, but
Source,
under the source folder, the packages will be stored.
Correct. Okay, packages are all folders.
Or folders, yeah.
Okay, so first package, if I go there, you can see first day learning. So what is that first day and learning means? That's my class. Okay, so all my Java files, can you see Java extensions will be saved under this source folder. So if I right click and then edit, you can see the same information what I have written over there, right? You can see. Can you see? Okay, the same information what I have written, that you can see it over here. That's the thing. Okay, Java files will consist of the code information. Okay, the program what we have written, that information will be there under the Java file. Same thing if I go to the bin folder, there also the same first package and second package will be there. Here you can see first day learning, same files are there, but with an extension called dot class. So right click, properties, you can see with extension dot class here. So what is this class file? Can I open this file? Edit. Can you see? I'm not able to understand anything. Okay, so source folders will consist of the Java file. Bin folders will consist of the class files. So bin folders will be given for execution. The JVM, Java Virtual Machine, will be there. The JVM will help us to execute these class files. Okay, Java files are used to write the program. Okay, class files are used for execution. That's what here. Clear, guys? Anyone has any questions? Okay. Java files are used for actually what? Your program to write. Class files are used for execution. So who will execute means there will be a JVM. JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine. Okay, only Java Virtual Machine can execute the program. So why actually what we have this Java files and class files means? Okay, it's for a protection. So earlier days actually what, whenever a client asks that he wants to, what we do right now, we will be developing an application like YouTube, Facebook, like Gmail, like that. So then after that they will be selling the product. So any client asks actually what want to use the product. So we have to send the entire code to the client. Then the client will check whether it's working fine. But nowadays it's not like that. What we will do means we will have the code with us only. Okay, why? Okay, we will have the code with us and then we will send actually what class files alone to him. So by seeing the class file, he will not understand anything. Okay, but if I send the Java files, he will understand what is the logic I have written and then how we have done all those things. So to create an application for me, it took 2 years for me to develop it. But if I send the code and everything, if he is not a genuine client, he want to duplicate my system, within 6 months of time, he can duplicate the same my application there. And then he can also come into the market. Okay, he will become as a competitor to me. So that's how. Okay, so that's how actually what the industry works here. Okay, so information is what means always when a client asks, we will send him the class files alone. With help of class files, he can execute and then see the application information. We don't send the Java files. Java files only will be with us alone. So that code is safer with us. And then anyway, client also, whatever is execution is needed, he can execute through help of class files. Clear? Just everyone has got a little bit overview, guys. Yeah. Why we need Java files and why we need class files?
Yes. And Murli, the example that you gave is more about like if you are building a product, but if you are at a client place like service based, Basically, they have everything, right?
Correct. So
Okay.
service based is what means the client is giving money to develop the application. Okay, so it's actually service based. That product which we are developing, it's only for that client. Okay, so because he's giving
Yeah.
money to develop that. Product based company, what means we develop the product and then we distribute to different actually what clients over there. So it's actually
And user.
correct. So that time actually what client don't need to see the code. So I will show only the application only to the specific clients there. That's the difference between service based and product based. Clear, right?
True.
Okay. Anyone has any questions so far? This everyone is clear.
Yes, Murli.
Good, super, great, guys. So this is what we have seen still now. That is actually what download and install Java, download and then use Eclipse, how to create a workspace, project, package, and then a class file, how to execute actually what a class file. So then the folder structure information. Okay, that's what we have seen. Kanti, you have any question? Any question?
Yeah, Murali. Actually, Java files are stored, right?
Sorry, the Java files?
Java files are saving in the source files, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Is that useful in future to change any code like that?
It's like, for example, all your Java files will be saved under the source folder only. Okay. So anything you are going to change, anyway, you will open your Eclipse. In Eclipse, you will see all the Java files alone. Okay. This is the place actually where you will actually write or edit or delete a code information. Okay. So we don't actually work on with class files. So class files, we don't touch anything. Okay. So whenever actually client asks, we will actually send this class file information alone to him. Okay. Because the client don't need actually our Java files. So execution, everything can be done with help of the class files itself. That's the thing. Okay. So how actually the execution can be done only with class files, that also will be saying in our Eclipse we have and option. Okay. So we don't need source folders, that bin folder, through that only execution happen. How is being done, all those things also you will be learning. Okay, guys.
And Murali, one more question. You're saying the same file can be saved as .rb for Ruby and all, right? What is the purpose of compiling under Ruby the same Java? Because they're also Java code. When the code is written in Java, why don't we use Java instead of going?
No. Sorry. Actually, it's like what I'm saying means right now we are learning Java language. So in case if you actually writing the Ruby language, Ruby code. Okay.
Ruby is a different code than Java code?
Correct. Ruby is a different, Java is different. So I'm saying actually if you are going to write Ruby language, that files will be saved with .rb extension.
Okay. But still we use the same Eclipse environment for Ruby code?
No. Eclipse is used for Java. So Ruby mine is there. That there is another tool called Ruby mine. Okay.
Okay, got it.
That tool we will use it for Ruby.
Okay, got it.
Then we have Sublime, like the different tools are available. We will use, there are a lot of tools, more than 100 tools available in the market. So in that, right now, Eclipse and NetBeans are actually popular for the Java code to write. Okay, right?
Eclipse, and what is the next one?
NetBeans.
NetBeans, okay.
NetBeans. Those two are popular. And then Sublime, actually, that is also popular in the industry. But most of them prefers Eclipse, so it's user friendly. So that's one thing. And NetBeans also they use. Okay. So learning a tool is not a matter. So whenever you go for any company, so if they are using that tool, means actually you will shift to that, and then it's same as like, for example, right now you will be using a quality center actually in a company, where you will actually write your test cases, test management, and then your defects. Once you go to the next company, they will use Bugzilla, Mantis, your actually different tools. Same as like that, this also remains. So just 1 or 2 days is enough for you to learn the tool.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So I will stop with this. Can I take for another 15 minutes, guys, or we'll stop for today? Can I take it for 15 minutes? What is
Yeah, it
data
is
type?
up to you.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Good. Thanks, guys.
We don't have.
Oh, good. So now next we'll talk. So we have seen about the installation part and then the execution part out. So now we'll talk about data types. Okay, what is this data types here means? Okay, so everyone would have learned actually about some data types in your college or school over there. So what are the data types available? We have short. Okay, first data type is byte. Then we have short, integer, long, double, float, boolean, character, string. String alone is not a data type in Java. It's actually a class, but also acts as a data type. Others all are direct data types. Okay, string alone is a class which acts as a data type. So here, what is these data types here means? Increase the font size a little bit. Okay, so what is these data types here means? Okay, so data types are like a container which helps the variable to store a value based on its range. Okay, data types. Okay, a container which helps a variable to store a value based on its range. Okay, variable is a place, it's a memory location which helps you to store a value, but what type of value to be stored will be decided by the data type only based on its range. So what is this range? All those things we'll see. So if you see right now that short, integer and long, these three data types will help you to store numbers. Okay, this double and float will help you to store decimals. Okay, so boolean will help you to store. Okay, byte also will help you to store numbers only. Okay, boolean will help you to store true or false. Character will help you to store a single letter alone, which will come in actually what? A single quote. String will help you to store a single letter or multiple words, anything. Any information that comes in double quotes will be treated as a string. Okay, any information that comes in a double quotes will be treated as a string there. That's the thing. Okay, so byte, short, integer, long, all these data types will help me to store numbers only. Then why we need these data types means? Okay, I told you actually what the data types are kind of a container. Okay, what does that means? Okay, so it's everything is like actually what, like a container. So if you see, this is your byte. This is short, integer, long. Okay, I'm going to give an explanation to you, but actually it's not the real numbers, trying to help you to understand the concept here. Okay, the real numbers I will tell you later. Float. Okay, so all these things are kind of a containers. So byte will help you to store minus 127 to 128. That is the numbers from minus 127 to 128. I can store it in this container, any values in between this range. Short minus 500 to 500. Integer minus 1000 to 1000. Long minus 2000 to 2000. Double, these two are decimals. Okay, it can store values from minus 3000.00 to 3000.99. Float minus 5000.00 to 5000.99. That's what. Okay, now if my value is, for example, it is 320. So now it's actually a number. So that means numbers can be stored in these data types. So minus 127 to 128. In this range, 320 comes? No. Minus 500 to 500. In this range, short will come? Yes. So that means I can store it in short. Minus 1000 to 1000. In this range, 320 comes? Yes. I can also store it in integer. Minus 2000 to 2000. In this range, can we store? Yes, I can store. So these three data types allows me to store. Okay. So now my value is minus 4000.50. So what are the data types which will support? It's a decimal. Decimal means only double and float will support. So now 3000 minus 3000 to 3000.99. In this range, can we store a value double? No, this is minus 4000. It is, this will not come under this range. Minus 5000.00 to minus 5000.99. In this range, minus 4000.50 will come. Yes, so it can be stored under float. That's it. This is what your data types is going to do. That's what I told you. A container which else a variable to store a value based on their range. Okay, this is what the range. So this range will tell to the variable whether I can store the value to it or not. Clear? Anyone has any questions, guys? Understanding what is a data type? Okay, I have not given the original numbers. I will give you the original numbers now. Concept, everyone understood what is the data type?
Yeah, Murli.
Cool. Super. Thanks, guys. So now, what is the original numbers means? Data type in Java. Range in Java. Just give me. You can see this is their range. Byte can store minus 128 to 127. Short can store minus 32,000 to 768 to 32,767. Integer can store minus 21 in billions over there. Okay, this is the numbers. Long can store more than that. Okay, so usually we always go with integer. Okay, that's the preferred data type. Same thing in decimals, double is the preferred data type. Okay, that's what here. This is what we will be, these are original numbers here. Okay. So now next, what is a variable? I'll just give you a basic information. Tomorrow we'll see in detail. What's a variable? Okay, a memory location which helps you to store a value. Which helps you to store a value based on the data type range. That's it. That's what it will do. Okay. So in variable, we have two things. One is declaration. Another one is initialization. Clear? So declaration is what means? Okay. So integer I. This is how we can declare. So declaration means creating a variable. So what will happen means, so this step will help me to create a variable, memory location. Okay, a memory location. Then I will be the memory location name, then this integer will act as a reference to the memory location. Tell to the memory location store only integer values alone. Okay, so which will say store only integer values alone. That means what? Store only values which is in this range -1000 to 1000. That alone you have to store. Now initialization is what means I is equal to 10. So now what will happen? It will search for a variable called I. Yes, we have here. Then it will try to store 10. Before storing 10, it will check whether it's there under the range of integer. Yes, it's there. Then it will store that 10. Declaration initialization can also be done in a single step also. So integer A is equal to 20. If I give, what will happen? It will help me to create a memory location. Then A will be the memory location name. This integer acts as a data type. Tell to the memory location, store only values in between the range of the integer. Okay, acts as a reference here. Okay, so then 20 it will try to store. Before that, checks whether it's in between the range of the integer data type. Yes, and stores it. Clear? So how to use it here means, so for example, I'll create a new class variable usage. So to create a class, what we need to do? So right click on the package, new class. Here I need to give the class name variable usage. Now I'll select default. Then I'll select this public static void main checkbox. In case if I forgot. So here main control space enter. Then declare and initialize a variable integer I is equal to 10. Okay, sysone I. I'm trying to print it. Always we have to print the variable based on the variable name. You should not give double quotes. Okay, right click, run as Java application. Gives me 10. I'll just drag and drop here. 10 is value. So next sysone in double quotes if I give I, what will happen? That will give me I itself. So anything that has been given in double quotes will be treated as a string. Okay, so that's why actually what we give it in this way. Always variable name should be given as it is. So there is another concept. So I is equal to 20. This is called as, okay, this is declaration and initialization. This is reinitialization. Okay, if I want to print that sysone I, right click, run as Java application. See the latest value that will be printed here, 20. Clear? So we declared and initialize. Again, actually what when I give A is equal to, for example, 50. Now what will happen? This will go to the memory location. Then this 20 will be replaced with 50. That's what it will do. Clear for everyone? Any questions for anyone, guys?
Yeah, if it is -10 or 20.
Yeah.
The range is starting from -120, some whatever, something you're saying, right?
Correct, correct, yes.
If it is less than that, then
okay, so now I will have byte A is equal to 10. Okay, so byte range starts from where? -127. Correct, right? Or to 128. Now I'll try to store more than that. For example, 400. Can you see?
Yeah.
It throws me an error. Understood? Because it's not there under that range, so you cannot store it. This is what we'll do. Clear, guys? Everyone understood? why we need that range?
Yeah.
So can everyone ping me in the chat room as yes, if everyone has understood for today's session, installation of Java and then Eclipse, how to create
what about the negative value? I mean, 400 is a positive number.
Okay,
So,
byte equal to minus 10. So this is a sorry, here
within the range, is it 120
correct.
up to minus
Minus
127?
127. By very particular. Just a second, give me a minute.
I think integer is up to from minus 127, right?
Just a second. Okay, byte a equal to minus 1. Sorry, I forgot the variable name. Okay, a equal to minus 10. So this is valid. So now I'm going to give minus 200. Now actually it's not there under the range. Throws me an error. That's your question, right, brother?
Yeah. So can you show what is the integer start value? So
integer, it's actually what it starts with millions over there. Data range.
You already you wrote on the paper like this.
So it starts from minus 21474833648.
So if you see here byte, you mentioned as minus 128 to 127.
Correct.
So if it is falling less than 128, what data type we should use then?
That time always we will go for integer only. We don't use actually what byte or short. So
Okay.
Always we try to use integer. Why means because most of us actually what our numbers will be there in between this range only. So when actually what usually the numbers will go high means when you're working on a finance based applications, right?
Yeah.
Banking based. So there alone we might use long. Apart from that, most of the applications we use only integer. We do very rarely go for long. Only when we are using actually what a bigger number, which we are going for a trillions like that.
Okay.
Always we prefer to use integer only.
So this value for integer or whatever it is, the range is there, right? Minus 128 means up to negative 128 is allowed, right?
Correct. Up to minus 128 is allowed. Okay.
That
But we always go for integer only. That's a standard practice to use.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So today we have seen about actually what the basics of actually what how a variable can be declared and initialized. Tomorrow we'll say actually what are the types of variable we have. Global and then local variable. What is static and then non-static. Okay, those concepts we will be seeing tomorrow, and then how to utilize them. And then memory allocation concept. So everything actually what when we are going to execute, so every line what will happen means in the back end there is some memory will be allocated for it. Okay, so why the memory is allocated, where, and then when. So these all concepts tomorrow will be seeing, so which is very important for you. Okay guys, so for you guys alone you will be having the sessions for the Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow we'll be having it for 2 hours of session. Okay, 7 o'clock to till 9 o'clock we'll have breaks in between. Okay. So that Monday you all will be in the same stage actually what the other members also is there. Okay guys?
So tomorrow, okay, like when you are giving public static void main, right? Within that brackets main, we are giving string and argument, that word. Why we are giving that string brackets and arguments? I just want to know.
These things actually what I'll let you know once we go further for some sessions, because now if I say you will be confused, so I will tell you once we come for arrays, those concepts, right? That time I will explain you all these things.
Okay, fine.
So no because once we go to and then you understand that concept, then if I say you will feel it easier. Now if I say some concepts you don't know, right? So you will feel it actually a little bit complex. I want you to feel light.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Cool guys. Okay guys, thank you. So tomorrow we'll meet by same time, morning 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Thank you. Bye guys.
Okay,
Thank you.